Hey everybody, it's Ryan, and before we get into the training video, I wanted to plug my new channel. It's a tech review channel called Active Tech Reviews, and it's essentially just my opinion on some tech that I use for making YouTube videos, for working out. I'm not sure if I'm going to put gear on there, like as far as like, weightlifting equipment like straps and knee wraps and knee sleeves. I might keep them on this channel, but I have some tech stuff, and I'm a real tech enthusiast. So if you're a tech enthusiast like me, especially with mobile phones, computers, cameras, and whatnot, check the link in the description. I will have a link up here somewhere. I'll put it over here. Click it, open it in a new tab, and you can watch it later. It's for some headphones. Shoulder update. I want to talk about kind of what's going on with me and sort of what my training has been entailing, because one of the biggest problems I've been having is with my shoulder and having some issues, and because of that it's sort of making me sort of afraid to deadlift and make the shoulder problem worse. It's made it difficult for me to bench. But the good news is that my squat is basically I'm squatting the house. Well, squatting the house in my perspective anyway. Able to hit a 405 400-pound squat for a triple, which I've never done before. Just knee sleeves, which I feel pretty damn good about. So, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. In that case, that's what I'm doing. I can't bench and I can't deadlift like I want, but I can have no problem squatting, and I can seem to do a little bit of cleans, which is what this video consists of. In this video, I do some cleans. I also do some clean deadlifts. That's actually what I try to do, and sort of like one of the things I learned from Jim Wendler, hearing him in an interview. If you don't know who Jim Wendler is, he's the one that created 531 program book, and he talked about doing double overhanded grip deadlifts as a way to sort of limit how much you can lift, because if you try to doing a double overhanded grip deadlift requires a significant amount of grip strength, concentration, and focus, and it's a whole brand new skill. And instead of necessarily trying to lift super heavy, I decided to just focus on doing a clean deadlift. That means deadlift in a way that I would clean, so that way I can get a little bit carryover into that, since I can't quite deadlift like a powerlifter with max weights. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Every time I get hurt or hit a speed bump, roadblock, whatever you want to call it in my training, I get creative. I find a way to work around the problem and get stronger in other ways. In this case, you see me warming up some snatch grip deadlifts, and then later on doing some clean grip deadlifts. And the purpose of this is to still work on my deadlift, to work on my strength, but in a different way, to challenge myself to make it so that it's harder on different parts of my body. In a standard deadlift, when you're doing a powerlifting deadlift, to get the most amount of weight, you want to shorten the range of motion as much as possible, and that typically means rounding your upper back. Not always, but you definitely want to at least do a mixed grip to prevent bar roll. But also, I find that doing the mixed grip allows you to get just a little bit closer to the ground and allows you to stretch out just a little bit. In this case, in the clean deadlift, there's a little bit wider grip, which means there's a little bit wider range of motion. I'm also wearing Olympic weightlifting shoes, which is making the range of motion just a little bit different, changing the physics of the movement anyways. It's also important that I have to keep my upper back nice and more upright, and kind of using more of my traps and lats to kind of keep in a better position, because in a clean or a snatch, you're having to basically set up for the second pull, which is bringing it to your hip, so that way you can do a clean or a snatch. But in this case, I'm really just trying to essentially get better at something, because a lot of the time, this can easily be an accessory, but it's just a way for me to sort of mitigate my problems. The thing is that there are other ways to work out, and my main working out is powerlifting, but I'm learning that it destroys you over time, and it destroys me over time simply because I'm stubborn and I'm taking too long to realize that accessory movements are really important. Building a balanced physique, balanced strength is really, really important. So you can't neglect your accessory work, and you can't get too obsessed with the barbell training and up to a point where it's going to negatively impact your body like it sort of has mine. And I've just been it's not that I haven't been doing dumbbell work or I haven't been doing other exercises. It's just that when I do squat, bench, and deadlift, I just want to work on it for an hour, hour and a half, and just keep working on technique, trying to get the most out of the lift. But the problem is, I'm running into problems. So in this case, I'm just going to have to work around it. So anyways, I want to talk about the snatch grip and clean grip deadlift. One of the interesting things about this is this requires a significant amount more concentration. I've found that doing a mixed grip for me, I can basically hold on to, I don't know, probably five 550 or 530 before I really start to lose maybe some grip. Meaning, what I mean by that is I don't really lose grip. It's just more that I have to really focus hard so it doesn't slip out of my hands. Whereas anything below 530 or 520, I basically, for whatever reason, I'm able to hook it really good with my fingers. I do a regular grip, but I'm able to kind of get a good grip on it, and it doesn't slide out of my hands, which is sort of interesting. Whereas with a double overhanded grip with my weaker, I'm right-handed, which is also interesting. My right hand is my dominant hand, but it's also my weaker grip side. So my left side is actually my stronger side. So I find that even though my left side is my stronger grip side, it's also my weaker bicep, the shoulder problem I'm having. Now, when you're trying to do this exercise, the one thing you want to really focus on is just keeping the body upright. It's almost like trying to teach a beginner how to deadlift. The only difference is I'm not really necessarily trying to lock out. I'm just trying to pull into the power position from where I'm going to snap at the hips and where I make hip contact with the bar. The one thing I've gotten from doing this is sort of learning how to clean or getting better at cleaning, but also just sort of having fun. Because, you know, when you train, I mean, I can't tell you enough that, I mean, God, I mean, few weeks ago, I was so into my training, making really great progress, and the videos to make are a lot funner, and I've sort of lost a little bit of motivation with the whole making videos thing because I just haven't been able to hit anything that would make me happy, or I can't work on the things that I want to. I'm sort of working on a bunch of off the cuff random stuff. Basically, I'm just trying to have fun, you know. I mean, because the truth is I have a ton of fun, and I enjoy the progress of just doing barbell training, and for the most part mainly deadlift, bench, and squat. And right now it's sort of I can't do the standard training, so I'm stuck with what I'm doing now, which is cleans and squats, which is not necessarily a bad thing. And you got to remember, hey, you got to do the best what you got, and I'm just sharing my experience. I think what's cool is that I'm just really strong. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be brag or anything, but I feel really strong. You know, I mean, I'm not YouTube strong, but I'm freaking strong. You know, I'm confident to lift weights that I've never thought I could ever lift, that I would never consider ever light. But anyways, just wanted to share my experience. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, question of the day. What have you done to work around one of your problems that has happened recently? Anyways, we'd like to hear your thoughts on what you do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.